Hello and welcome to the virtual edition of VLCC Femina Miss India 2020, co-powered by Sephora and Roposo. Well, you've met our 31 state winners and got to know them better each day. You've got to know their passion, their background, their story, and pretty much their journey. Today I have with me another deserving state winner who will share her journey so far, what she's feeling, what her experience has been, and if I may, I will try and give her my tips and what I feel could help her to combat the pressure that the upcoming days may bring. So ladies and gentlemen, please do join me as I welcome the very gorgeous Ritika Raghav, VLCC Femina Miss India Union Territory 2020, to join me here. As usual, please have your questions ready. And we shall be chatting to Ritika. Joining us now. Thank you for everyone who's made it today. Remember, this is also beneficial to you, so make sure that you ask us your questions. Hi, Ritika.
Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? You look gorgeous as always.
Thank you very much, and so do you. But I have to say this, normally I do a lot of lives myself. We're always live on the Miss India handle as well. And you are such an active participant of all the lives, always coming in, asking questions. I see that seeking spirit and I appreciate it. And it's such a sweet moment that you're my guest today on this live. And I honestly feel very blessed that this moment is happening.
But to be very honest, I think I have called from the universe that I have got this opportunity to interact with you. I have been looking forward to truly interact with you since even before the Miss India pageant began. So it is a great moment for me, and thank you so much for being here.
Always a pleasure. We're here for you every step of the way. Now, of course, you said universe has answered your calling, but this has really been surreal for you, hasn't it? From maybe just an aspirant to finally an official applicant to then actually being a state winner and now amongst the 31 finalists. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about your journey. How was it for you?
In fact, ma'am, to be very honest, even before this journey began, I mean, it has been a very long wait for me. Even before the whole idea of Miss India was even happening at our place. But this journey, if described in one word, this journey has been magical for me, truly transforming, because I have been evolving every single day through the guidance that I've been getting from the Miss India team, through the mentors, and of course your lives and the lives that has been happening for the previous contestants. So all in all, it's been very great.
And that's something I would really want you to concentrate on always. No matter where you go from here and how big you make it, never stop learning. I still don't. And that's the one message I want for everybody out there. You're watching this live, you guys are learning. So thank you for being here. That seeking spirit is absolutely fabulous. And that will take you very far. So thank you for doing that. You're already, you're evolved. You're there, and just keep seeking and learning each day. But we can't disagree that this must have been very different for you, considering it's the first virtual edition. So how did you find the whole digital journey?
Ma'am, the digital journey has been quite different, one of a kind. But every day the day starts and ends with, getting approvals from the organization of how you perform, what you wear, and everything, every detail is taken care of by the team. Apart from that, in fact, I know that I'm learning, but the whole family is growing. My dad is involved, my mother is involved. They've all learned photography. My dad has learned hairstyling. My sister has learned styling. So I'm getting an opportunity to not only grow by myself, but the whole family is so much involved in this pageant that I know that irrespective of anything, I know for the fact that we have built this relationship that is going to last forever.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you to your family for involving as well. So everyone is obviously learning from this experience of yours. But do you somewhat miss the camaraderie that, say, the other contestants bring? When you're obviously with them, it's a very different feel. But in this digital journey, connected?
Ma'am, yes, I wouldn't, I wouldn't deny that I've always wanted to, meet them, because I am myself an extrovert and I love to meet
Mm.
Digital platform hasn't been any kind, it hasn't hindered that relationship bond that we have built amongst each other. So we are all the other girls are very sweet with me. They are always there to help. They're always there to interact if anything goes wrong. So it's never been a problem in my case. Apart from that, I am looking forward to meet even the mentors, even the contestants on ground and interact with them and learn from them, because it would be a completely different experience all in all. So yeah.
That's good. But somewhere did you think that it's better than what you anticipated? Because there was this whole cloud of, oh my gosh, what this digital journey will bring. How are we going to do the sub contest? What will I do? How will I even participate from my own living room? What sense? I remember doing all these lives before the actual journey, and everyone asking me, but how is it even possible? Now you're living that. So from what you thought and what it really is it better than what you anticipated?
Ma'am, the grass is always greener the other side. That's what.
Sorry, Ritika, one second. I've lost you there visually. You've gone all blurry. I think it may be a network connection. Just try and move your phone. If not, then just log out and log in again for me. That's better. Yes, now you are. I lost you there for a minute. Just start
All
your
right.
answer again.
So I basically wanted to put it across that the grass is always greener the other side, right? So we got to love whatever we do, wherever we are. And this experience, I feel this experience all in all will has taught me to understand a lot more things which I wouldn't have got a clarity about otherwise. So when I'm here at a digital platform, I'm learning about a lot of aspects, be it facing the camera, talking on the camera with confidence, or interacting with knowing the camera angles, the lighting in the frame, which I wouldn't have understood otherwise off ground, because we have makeup artists, we have stylists. So right now we're you're our own stylist, we're our own makeup artist. So I know the value. So when I or if I go ahead, I know that a lot of things, a lot of hard work goes behind it. So I got to put my best irrespective of what happens.
So you
So
feel a
that
bit
is
more
there.
involved, right?
Yes, I do. I do. I feel confident. I feel more happy. Uh, so that's there.
You always look happy. Everyone's saying Ritika's smile is amazing. It's like you've got a pasted smile, and that's just so
Thank you
contagious.
so
It just
much,
is
ma'am.
there. It's so cute.
Ma'am, this I don't know. The
Of
live
course.
has already started. I'm still thinking. This thing was going in my mind that the live will soon happen. 5 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go, and finally it's happening, and I can't really digest it. So I'm just happy.
I'm just worried about your jaw. It's going to hurt so much at the end of this. You know that, right? It's like a jaw exercise you're doing right now. But these are all
No,
the
ma'am,
nice
it's
professional
wonderful.
changes that you're doing. So for this
Sorry, ma'am.
career ahead, you need to know your camera angles, you need to know makeup, you need to know
Yes,
all
yes,
these
ma'am.
professional touches, which will obviously make you more presentable. But what are the
True,
personal
ma'am.
changes that you have already made from who you were to now one of the finalists?
Ma'am, every day is full of challenges, and the best and the biggest learning that has been for me has been time management. We got to really be punctual and disciplined. And that's what has been my biggest takeaway from this digital platform. And, you know, apart from everything, we have to enjoy what we do.
Mm-hmm.
There will always be obstacles, there will always be challenges, but how you take it is what matters. And that has been, that has indirectly been inculcated in me through this digital platform. So that has been my biggest takeaway.
Oh, that's good. A personal revolution is always nice to have on the side. So what better perk, right? So you're doing
Yes,
really, really
ma'am.
well.
True, ma'am.
In fact, if I may say so, I have, of course, judged a few sub-contests that you've been a part of. I have
Yes,
anchored a
ma'am.
few that you've been a part of. So what I see is a lot of grit, a lot of determination. You really you want to give it your best. And I can see that, of course. But I'm wondering, is that just the competition bringing out the best in you? Or is it just always been your personality?
Ma'am, right from childhood, as I come from the defense background, right from childhood, my father has always said that whatever happens, you got to give your 100% because time doesn't come back. And it has not been just because of the competition, but this thing has, kind of I have inculcated this through my parents, of course, and my dad. He has been my biggest inspiration. So yes, it has been something that has been imbibed in me, and it's not the competition for me. It's not a competition. It's a journey that I've been wanting to live since a very, very long time. So why not just be myself and enjoy the process?
In
So
this process, did you ever think that, because I'm guessing that you're getting a celebrity feel now with the way you're being treated and stuff like that, but did you ever think when you were in school, when you were just doing your bits, that you would actually have these adjectives attached? I'm just reading the comments. It's ravishing Ritika, ravishing Ritika,
I
stunning.
can't really.
You look
That
so
actually
stunning,
means
Ritika.
so
I
much.
mean, look at all of this. How does that make you feel?
Ma'am, that makes me feel great, to be very honest. It is surreal. I mean, the journey has ended. It's coming closer to the date wherein top 15 will be shortlisted soon, and I can't really believe that it's been more than 40 days. So it has been by so far. It's gone by so fast. So it's been great. It's been great.
Let's actually talk about that training then. All the training and the tips you've received from your mentor, from Neha and other trainers. How has that helped you, and how's it been so far?
So we've been having a lot of master classes, be it for skin or for hair or even personality development. And I got a little more better insight on what I would have got otherwise. So it has been a great learning from that. And Neha Dhupia ma'am's journey itself has been so inspirational. So we keep on taking tips from her, all be it about how to be presentable, how to really be in a beauty pageant, and to most importantly to be yourself. So that has been a learning from the mentors and in fact the master classes. Apart from that, we are on a personal interaction. We interact a lot with the Miss India organization, the team specifically. So styling has been one of the major factors that I've built on, and so it has been great. It has been a good journey so far.
No wonder you're getting titles like these already, where one of the viewers has sent me the whole adjective saying you've got to say this for Ritika, and that's rocking, romantic, ravishing, rising Ritika. So
Oh, that's adorable.
rising, rising,
That's
rising,
really
obviously
sweet
make
of you.
everybody proud.
That is really sweet of you. Thank you so much.
Anything you want to say to all these people watching you now?
Thank you everybody for supporting me, and I think it is your support that has truly motivated me throughout this journey. And keep sharing all the feedback that you have got from me. I will definitely try to work on it. Apart from that, keep loving and keep spreading positivity.
Right, coming back to your training, how is it? And I get the fact that you're going to physically prepare yourself for many things, but what kind of mental conditioning do you actually go through each time, getting yourself prepared for the interviews that are coming up ahead, for all the sub-contests that come your way? What is the self-talk that's needed then?
It does get stressful at times, but you have to be your own motivator, and that has been my mantra to cope up with stress. I watch a lot of motivational videos to stay connected to myself, and I try to meditate to keep this spiritually myself all together in the pageant. With the interviews coming up, I am excited, but no preparation really works out unless we're not really ourselves. So I feel that the only solution to cope up with anything in life, or be it, for instance, the interview, is by being truly myself. So that has been my biggest way to cope up with anything.
I think that's actually a very amazing way. In fact, to all of you who are listening right now or tuning in right now, this is a very good tip. When you're doing when you're just getting ready or doing something alongside that doesn't need full attention, where you've got to sit in front of the screen and watch it, instead of just playing music in the background. Like I like to play my music and sort of do my bits, even if I'm cooking or I'm even getting ready for the day, or anything, I'm doing my makeup, just something on the side. So it's been about a year where I've changed that. I don't listen to music anymore. I listen to inspirational videos. So it's a very different feeling. You feel evolved. You feel more grateful and blissful and just ready and charged for the world. So that's a very good tip where you're saying I'm listening to motivational videos. I say kudos to that. Everybody else, you should try that as well. It is a very different feeling. Won't you agree?
In fact, ma'am, I would like to share that, as you know, that we are at home and my parents are always around. So whenever I feel a little low, I just go to them and I hug them and I tell them that I need you. So that makes me feel, that makes me feel great. And I think that is a plus point of going virtually for a pageant, because you have all your loved ones around you who are always there to cheer for you. So that's there. And apart from that, I also wanted to share with you that throughout this process, at times it gets so challenging that you don't realize and you don't appreciate what you've been doing so far and how far you've come. So that becomes a little tricky. And during that time, what I do, like you suggested, I put on music and then I probably dance and look in the mirror and I tell myself that I can and I will, irrespective of whatever happens. And that motivates me.
See, I think more than me giving you tips today, I think you're giving tips to the audience. That's exactly what I would tell you, that something like a mirror talk is so, so important. You're prepping yourself up, yes, but you're also looking at yourself through another person's point of view. How do I look? Is my smile a bit crooked, or do I look like this? When I do this profile, what does this look like? When you talk to people, you can't tell yourself, but a mirror talk, if you are good at that, you get to see and gauge yourself and your abilities through another person's point of view. And that, I think, is amazing. Also, you're doing the prep, like I said. So I don't say that before going say if it's an interview, don't just prep yourself 1,000 times so that the answers are rehearsed. I don't say that. But I also say, go in there and do a mirror talk just to see how your expressions are. You may be doing this all the while without even knowing, and then this, and then that, and I want to do this, and you're like, what am I doing here? I need to bring it down. So it just helps you to know yourself better. So that's definitely one of the biggest tips that I give to all the aspirants who come training with me, that don't underestimate the power of the mirror. It is literally the best mirror of yourself. So you've got to make sure you take the tips from it. So that's one.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
Like you mentioned about the interview. So as you know that the interviews are coming closer day by day. So what are your tips as a judge, as a mentor? What do you look for in a girl?
So, I think firstly, I would say everybody says that when you're answering questions, be yourself, right? Put your beliefs out there. I agree, but I also say that be yourself, but the best version of yourself, not just yourself. So not Ritika, whose comfort zone is PJs in front of her TV and lounging. That gives you a very relaxed attitude. So be yourself, yes, but the best one. You've got to be your highest potential. So whatever you can do at that point, now maybe the way I am here is my highest potential. I probably am not the same with my kids when I'm like, eat your breakfast. I am not this supreme, but my highest potential is now. So you've got to make sure you put your best foot forward in that frame, whether it's only a minute to you or 2 minutes, you've got to make sure every second counts. And never underestimate the expressions. It's not just about answering the question that's asked. It's about the totality of what I see, what's coming out of your mouth. So that has to match. Your tone has to match your words. So if you turn around and say, I say, Ritika, how are you doing? And you go, I'm good. That doesn't say anything to me, right? I've got to make sure that I feel your energy. Now, there's so many comments here. People are saying, oh, we love the vibe of this live. How are they feeling the vibe? Through our tone, because of course that's what it is. We're taking it up and down, and we're like, oh, this is great. Oh, this happens. Expressions. Did that happen? Expression. Eyes widen, eyebrow goes up, you've got a smile. So I'm obviously putting a lot of expression in, and then it has to match my tone. For example, this has been absolutely exhilarating. So with exhilarating, I put my shoulders up. I'm matching my tone. Again, otherwise, if you be puss and say, this was great, this was so energizing. No, it wasn't. Your face is not saying it. So you've got to make sure when you answer your questions, your tone, your expressions, they have to match your words. That's the biggest tip I can give you. And of course, like I said, be your highest potential. And just make sure that every time you're under pressure, right? Stress is going to do two things. it can only do two things. Either it will make you doubt yourself,
Understood.
right? Or it will make you reach your highest potential. So now you take a choice, your call, what option will I pick? This dress is not going to break me. At that moment when all the judges
It
are
is going to
looking at
make you, it is going to make put you
it's
forward.
going to make me. That's it. And that's what it is. So before going in, you've got to feel charged. Psych yourself up. Do the mirror talk just before coming into the interview. Ritika, you've got this. Ritika, you can do this. You know,
I'll keep
so
that in
tell
mind.
yourself that. You've got a lovely smile. I don't have to keep telling you that you must smile. You do what you do. You're good at that. You've survived so long. But just make sure that on that day, you're your best presentable self.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Everyone's also asking here, from all the sub-contests that you've done, which sort of category has been your favorite? Because everyone's saying you're a ramp queen. Does ramp love come naturally to you?
Oh, okay, about that. I've really practiced. I think I really wanted to share with you on the live itself that YouTube has been my biggest knowledge, or the book, that where I studied from, because everything is available there, and you can never say that, you can never make an excuse that I don't have something to study from. So what I used to do when back then, a long back, I used to watch Alicia Mann's ramp up video by, reducing the motion of the video, and I used to copy her even in the gym. So that in that manner, I kind of understood how to really work upon my work, and I practiced on the treadmill. When I used to randomly walk inside the house itself, I used to act like I'm on the stage and I'm walking. So in that way, I kind of worked upon my work, and I feel confident when I'm just myself. I smile. I feel that I'm already at the Miss India stage, and that makes me look good on the run. But apart from that, the training that we're getting from Alisa Raut ma'am in the Miss India, through the Miss India organization itself, has helped a lot to work upon, my walk, and I've understood a lot of techniques as well apart from that.
That sounds absolutely fabulous. It just sounds like you're making the most of this journey, and you're in fact loving every bit of it. So for all those who actually, all those who are rooting for you, you're giving them reason enough, and that's exactly how it should be. And you've again hit the nail on the head. In lockdown periods, in this pandemic, how do you turn it around? Now, just see this digital journey as well. Now, Femina Miss India as an organization could have easily said the pandemic is on this year, we're not running the pageant. It was an easy statement to make, but no. Yes, everyone got up and said, how about we do it digitally?
Yes,
because we're not going to stop. And this has turned around so beautifully for everybody. Everyone is still living their dream. And on top of that, the height criteria was reduced. So many people came in and applied even more. It's been such a happy family. Stressful job, and everybody was learning on the job. How do you technically bring people in? You face the brunt of that. You're in queue. You're coming into a meeting, waiting in the waiting area of a digital meeting. It's been very confusing, but you all have survived so beautifully.
Yes, ma'am. I think Miss India organization has truly proved that nothing is impossible. Because they could have easily said that pandemic is going on and there would be no pageant. But knowing that a lot of girls dream to really live this journey, and they look forward to learn by being here, they made all the possibilities, and they arranged everything. And trust me when I say that they're always there. I never feel that I'm not in the pageant, because I'm just a call away from the contestant manager or the producer for that matter. And it just, that connectivity is still there. So it's been great, even in that manner.
So definitely 2020 and 2021 has been pretty much, we've been given into the digital power, and I think we should all make most of it. Totally make most of it, people. All the audience are listening as well. Learn a course. Go out there. Digitally, you can do so much and enhance your qualities, your abilities, your life skills. There's so much to do. In fact, me as a trainer, I have come closer to so many more trainees who've come and learned from me through a new YouTube channel, which I just started a few months ago. I just thought, you know what, let's just get out to people digitally now. And that's brought me closer to my craft and to the people who want to learn. So that's where Superability was born, through the pandemic. And I think this thing does, it's been a digital journey for everybody. And you should all go out to YouTube channels, find out what works best for you, do exercises from there, learn some new course, And just like Ritika said, motivate yourself every day. Now, Ritika, I understand there's a certain, you've got very nice petite shoulders, but the pressure of the state winner title may just be like a bit much. So how does that make you feel?
About that, I feel honored. I carry this pride in myself that Miss India organization has given me the opportunity to represent the Union Territories of India for the very first time in the history, and that itself is a very very big responsibility. So I'm trying on an everyday basis to stay up to date with everything and trying to represent the Union Territories at their best. So it has been a really big responsibility, but irrespective of anything, what matters is that I am giving my best.
It of course does, and you definitely are. It's evident, and I really, really hope the very best for you. And I truly want to say this:
Thank
no
you,
matter what
ma'am.
the outcome is, you've got to make sure this journey is cherishable. This journey is your most
Yes,
memorable.
ma'am.
This will make you a different woman of substance. So always have it
Sure.
close to your heart.
I think,
Yeah, go
sorry,
on.
ma'am.
No, go on. Go ahead. I'm just reading some comments for you.
It's just that the Union Territories are not really represented well. They kind of get lost on the map, but they have so much to showcase. There's so much to still be, there's so much to still explore from all the Union Territories of India. So just getting to do that itself is a big opportunity. So I hope that I'm doing that well, but any kind of feedback,
Sorry, are you there? Yeah. I think I lost you there for a second. Are you back?
am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, now you are. Go on. I lost you there for a second.
I was just saying that that there is so much to still explore from the Union Territories of the India, because they are beautiful. They have this culture and rich heritage and tradition in all of the Union Territories, and I'm really lucky. I consider myself lucky, in fact, to get this opportunity to bring that to the world. So I hope that I'm doing that great. But if you have any kind of feedback, I am all up for it, and I hope to work towards it even better.
I think our biggest feedback for you will be just that whatever you're doing, just keep at it and don't let that fire diminish. Whenever we start something new, and that's something that happens, I'm sure आप लोग जो सुन रहे हो, you know this, जब हम कुछ नया शुरू करते हैं, हमें ऐसे लगता है कि बस इसमें अपनी पूरी जान डाल दें. It could be art, it
हाँ
could
जी
be
मैम.
new life skill, it could be exercising. अभी especially January आया है, सबके resolutions हैं, let's just do this, yes, done हो. February आया तो सब नीचे चला गया. It's like अब और नहीं होता, बस हो गया हमारा जितना था. So the power of actually staying with what we want to do, the determination actually turning into a real result, that journey is the hardest. So don't ever give
I
up
agree,
just when you're about to get results. So your initial fire is fabulous, but you've got to hold it so close to your heart and let it burn each day for that title.
At times you don't even realize that the final gate is right there, and we give up even before that. So no matter what, there will always be failures, but it is these failures which teach us to be stronger and to have that mindset going on.
Totally. Gayatri tells you, Ritika, stay strong and keep going on. That's exactly
Thank
what
you
we're
so
saying
much,
here.
Gayatri.
Tensu wants to know, do you feel that you have competition amongst the girls?
I don't really feel the competition yet. Even the sub contest for that matter, we were all competing against each other, but we have this separate group where we all, put out good messages, positive messages, and it has been a great environment for that matter. And I don't really feel the competition. In fact, I feel like we're learning from each other. There's something or the other good in everyone. Everyone has their own strengths, and that's what I'm trying to take 30 strengths from other contestants. But over this journey, what I've realized is that yes, it has been a mission for me since a very very long time, but I do have a vision that I will keep it together, and I'm trying to reflect that through my actions.
And I think you should also take strength from all these supporters of yours, like Sneha Soni saying, "Hi Ritika, I'm from Andaman and Nicobar Islands too. I always wanted to be a part of Miss India from my city itself, but that never happened because Union Territory was never a part of it. All the best to you for standing them proud today."
Thank you so much. I I'm really happy that the Miss India organization has started, and this because they have themselves noticed that Union Territories is also part of India, and it has to be showcased to the world. So there is always another year, and you can always participate now and come ahead because you got this.
Very well said. Thank you everyone for joining us. So many nice comments coming for you, Ritika. Thank you, Rosmin. Good to see you here as always. And some great comments. Whoever's giving me the compliments, thank you very much. I truly cherish these. It's just that I don't normally like to talk about them when I have a guest, because it's all about the guest on the day. That's just how I like my hosting to be. But thank you. They're all read and they're all registered and they're all heartfelt. So thank you very much.
I have another question for you, ma'am.
Sorry?
I have another question for you.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So as we all know that it is from you the real pageant began, because you started introducing the whole format to all of us, and we were all excited with all the lives that were coming up. So what were your expectations even before the digital, virtual or the digital platform began for Miss India organization?
I think I'll be honest. I'll be honest in saying I was as confused as everybody else out there. Not the team. Miss India organization knew what they were doing. They could see the bigger vision. But everybody who was participating, and then people like me who were representing, this is one thing I do, always do my homework. And this is something that everybody else should do. So when you come and sit on the hot seat and you start doing things, I was like, no, hang on, I need to understand this really well first. So I made sure I understood the format. I made sure that I could answer your questions, because you can't just say, hang on a second, let me check. Hang on a second, let me check.
You did that really well.
Thank you. So it was as new to me as it was for you, but I saw so much fire amongst you all that I felt like I was a part of you, that I was become like, this was a party and I was the party leader. It just felt like that. So any questions, my DMs would be full of your contestant questions, aspirant questions, and I have tried my best to not ignore a single one of them. I've taken everything to the organization and said, this person wants to know this, they're having a problem here, there's a trouble here, how can we fix this? So I have pretty much tried to be the face of the aspirants and said, let's do this. And at the same time, I tried to be the face of the organization and bringing you the answers. So it's been quite
You've been doing that really great. I mean, I personally feel so connected when I watch your lives. And at times, I kind of aspire to speak like you one day with that grace, that style.
Thank you so much. But you know what to do, right, Ritika? You know what to do.
Yes,
all of this is already that I've put on YouTube already as Superability by Supreme Lady. Go and join that, subscribe to it, and you would probably get whatever I can bring in, juice it out, and what I know, I try and put it in my videos. But there's some very, very cute comment I must read. This is from Mary. Having been your classmate in 9th standard, I never ever imagined how far you've come. So proud of you and everything you've achieved.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Rol. Thank you so much. I mean, that means a lot to me that you acknowledge that and you remember me. So thank you so much.
That's so good that your schoolmates are coming and rooting for you. That's fabulous.
They're totally feeling great.
Oh, so much. She should get the crown ASAP. Wow, that's how much that's the impression you're making out there, which is great.
Thank you for the belief in me. I hope to make you all proud. In fact, my aim right now is to definitely make it to the top 15 and make you all proud, because I personally want to experience, I want to really put all the learnings, all the takeaways of this virtual version to, on ground and meet everybody. So I'm looking forward to that. So I really hope that I make you all proud.
I'm sure you are doing that already. They're all very proud of you. Please keep supporting her to the best of your abilities, and she will make sure that she stands you all proud to the best of her abilities. And like I said, just cherish this journey no matter what the outcome. And I think if I can contradictingly say this, I would say, keep it real, but never stop dreaming big. So it's
that is a really great line.
Yes,
this time won't be bad.
Are you feeling good?
I'm feeling really great. I'm feeling a lot of things right now. I'm feeling emotional. I'm happy. I'm excited of what tomorrow holds. But I'm going to give my best.
A new sun, a new opportunity, like they say. Rajat Mehrotra says, you have transformed into a star. Lots of love and happiness comes your way.
Thank you so much, Rajat. Thank you so much.
Hey,
In
Ritika.
fact, it is
Sorry,
your
go on.
learning.
Go
Sorry,
on.
ma'am.
No, go on. I'm just reading your comments. You go on, please. What were you saying?
I've always been this person who has tried to inculcate whatever I can from the people that I meet or interact with. So I am a curious learner, in fact, for that matter. And thank you so much for all the feedbacks that you guys have been giving. Ma'am, I would like to share that I get a lot of messages saying that I need to work on certain things. And that itself, I really appreciate because people are taking out their own time trying to help me get better every single day, apart from the mentors. So thank you so much and keep it coming.
Avani says, I definitely knew you'd be on the top one day, as I saw you during the Campus Princess. Your parents had your back, and so do we.
True, true. My parents have been the biggest backbone. I think I wouldn't have really come this far without them. It gets really emotional when I talk about it, but as I've also shared it earlier, that even if you see my hair today, I got it smoothened and colored. I've never got a haircut. I've never got a haircut from a parlor, beauty parlor. Since I come from a middle class background, it was really difficult for us to afford for getting any kind of treatments. My dad, he never let any kind of difficulty come in the way, and he always said that there is nothing that is impossible, and it is your intention that matters and not money at the end of the day. And he kind of inspired me, and he got himself inspired by watching YouTube videos. He learned coloring, he learned hairstyling, he even smoothened my hair. And then apart from that, as soon as we came to know that Miss India was going to go digital, he learned photography so that we couldn't really go and afford for a photographer. So he learned photography, he learned professional editing, so that there was nothing, no stone left unturned, to really make my dream come true. So I am truly
Kudos
grateful for
to
that.
Daddy Raghav. This is really, really good. I mean, look at this. This answers already the question, right? Who is your biggest inspiration in life? I think we already heard the answer for that.
Yes, right. My parents, in fact, my father is my biggest inspiration. The way he has had her perspective of life towards life is why today I am here. And that's why whatever I say, it is because of their guidance and the value that they have tried to inculcate in me.
Perfect. You also have Zucho Beni saying hello to you, your fellow contestant.
Hi,
She's
Zucho.
here.
She's the sweetest.
Of course she is. Zucho, good luck to you as well for the upcoming interviews. I hope you ladies sail the way you should. I'm just going to take one more and then let's wrap it up. Niriksha from
I think I lost you there.
Oh, did you not hear this one? This is really beautiful. From seeing her during my Miss India audition to what she has evolved to be, my heart swells with pride.
I think I'm losing. Hello, am I audible?
You are. I think we're probably just losing connection. But I do hope the very best comes your way, Ritika. I have thoroughly enjoyed this chat, and I really hope that you have learned something from it. And thank you for sharing your journey with us today.
Thank you so much, ma'am. In fact, your teachings, your guidance has in fact been personally inspiring for me, and I definitely look forward to transform myself in the coming days even more. And I want to become a good speaker like you, so I am definitely going to work towards that too.
I'm sure that will happen, and I'm here every step of the day. Well, every step of the way. The day would be a bit too much, but yes, you get the idea. Connect with me whenever you want, and we shall make sure that you get your dreams realized. But for now, thank you very much for joining, and thank you to everybody for tuning in today and giving all
Thanks
that
so
love
much.
to Ritika. Good luck for the future, and remember, keep it real while dreaming big. Okay? So I'll see you soon on the other side of this packet. All right. Okay. Bye-bye then.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks.